Each year, thousands of people are mistakenly declared dead by the federal government. The problem for those that are still alive, once the government says you're dead, your name is placed on the death master file and your accounts get locked down and payments stop. And for people who don't belong on the death master file, it can create a serious financial mess. Susan Campbell is in Phoenix speaking to one woman as she works to resurrect herself.
I don't even know. I've never seen so many zeros in my life.
It is a lot of zeros. A bank account negative $100 billion.
It was that one giant red number.
And it was the clue that Nana Radquitz had a problem.
Call the bank and they says, yeah, there's a problem with your account. You're deceased. And I was like, what?
Clearly she's alive and well. So what happened? Nana found out the Social Security Administration incorrectly listed her as dead.
I don't know where along this line this has happened or who, what, or why. It's just one number that could have been off on my Social Security number, when they put it in systems.
We wanted to learn more about how this could happen, so we reached out to the Social Security Administration. A spokesperson says every year about 3.1 million deaths are reported to the SSA by states, family members, funeral homes, federal agencies, and financial institutions. The vast majority of the time, those reports are accurate, but about 1/3 of 1% have to be corrected. Some quick math will tell you that's about 10,230 death reports that are wrong.
And it's scary. You go into panic mode.
The SSA says if you suspect you've been incorrectly listed as dead, go to your local Social Security office and be sure to have at least one current form of identification with you. Social Security says it will correct the error immediately and give you a letter confirming the correction.
Confirm that she is alive.
And he used that letter to help her unravel the mess with her banks. One unlocked her account right away. The other doesn't have local branches. And it's taking a little more legwork.
I did everything I could do. I jumped through all your hoops. What more can I do to prove I'm not dead?
Wow, the fact that could happen to 10,000 people a year.
Right.
Yikes.
A year. This show is called Aging Untold, and I think this is one of the reasons why we have the show. Like, who would think you'd be declared dead and not have any money in your bank account? What do you do if you're living Social Security check to Social Security check?
That's the terrible part of it. But then the good part is, do the bills quit coming if I'm dead? I'm curious. I know the money quits flowing, but do the bills quit coming too?
But does she get the life insurance?
And exactly. Well, it's $250 from Social Security. So did she get her $250 at least?
But it does tell you, have a backup plan, have a stash of money somewhere that's not in a bank.
But not everyone has the ability to have a stash of money.
It's true. But if you do something, because this is a scary. Yeah, at least a roll of pennies.
$5 a month. Put it to the side.
In some of my roles, what people do is hide money in their house in creative places. So that makes me a little nervous. But like my mother-in-law, I'd like her to have some cash so she feels like she can buy things for sure. But
what do you have to do legally? Don't you have to go to court when they declare you dead? Don't you have to go through court and all that for the judge to redo it? And I mean, that's time.
Well, they said that the Social Security Administration would say you're alive. But then you have to go back to the bank, and then you have to go here, and you have to go yonder. So
that takes time.
It takes time.
It takes time, energy, effort, and
money.
And they said it was immediate, but we all know with Social Security things aren't immediate.
How immediate is anything that goes on?
And then everything else,
and then everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, so what repercussions are going to come from this in the long run? And I'm still blown away that it's over 10,000 people a year. I get 3.1 pass away legitimately,
and that one number could be entered wrong, human error, and there you go.
I know.
Yeah.
That's
We'll be
scary.
back with more on Aging Untold.